Welcome to the Art of Listening to Your Body podcast. My name is Jin Ong and I'm your host. I practice as an osteopath and psychosomatic therapist and am fascinated by the mind-body connection and how your physical body is a manifestation of your emotional state. I help people get unstuck from their chronic pain and live the life they want, grounded in values and driven by purpose. My aim is to create awareness to the underlying emotions behind pain, injury, and disease in the body. Join me to learn more about the story of your body, what different issues may indicate, how to release emotions so that you can prevent problems, as well as inspiring pain story interviews. Sloppy ankles, sprained ankles, stiff ankles. Ever felt like a goose just walking down the street, only to trip up over nothing because you've rolled your ankle? I've done this many times before. The last time I can remember, I was running through the supermarket car park, rolled my ankle and fell flat on my face. I looked up to see a concerned couple looking down on me, wondering what the hell I just tripped over. Nothing. Instead of crying in embarrassment, I had a little chuckle, as I usually do when something like this happens. I picked myself up, not concerned about an injury or a sprain, but rather what my body was trying to tell me. The theme of your lower limb is about the direction you're heading in, because your legs are what move you forward. But each part and joint has a different meaning. The common issues with ankles is rolling them. This is when they give way. It doesn't tend to be painful. Sprains are where the ankle roll goes a little bit too far and the ligaments get damaged or injured or torn. Then arthritic ankles can also happen from previous injuries or sprains, which ultimately lead to a restriction in the joint. Typically, ankle sprains can be challenging to recover from. It's deceiving because the pain and swelling can resolve within a matter of weeks. This is the classic mind trap that many people get into. They think that no pain means it's all better. Remember that the body has a great ability to compensate so that you're not in pain. After an injury and the pain reduces, this is the time to do your rehab, exercises, all the things that your therapist tells you to do. The main issue with ankle sprains is that they don't get rehabbed properly and people experience ongoing instability issues with balance and they roll or sprain their ankles over and over again. Emotionally, the ankle joint is the last before the foot. Feet are about sense of grounding. Therefore, ankles are about your stability and ability to hold your ground. There are some similarities with the knee, which I spoke about a couple of episodes ago. The right side relates to career and work path, and the left side relationships, particularly intimate relationships. The knee was more about direction in these areas. The ankles are more about your sense of stability in these areas. So your sense of stability in relation to your career and work, if you have right-sided issues, or your sense of stability in your relationships, particularly your intimate relationships, if you're experiencing left-sided issues. So, do you feel stable and therefore supported with your work, right side? And do you feel stable and supported in your relationship, left side? If you've got problems with both ankles, you've got a bit of stuff to work through. The other emotions of the ankles are around how committed you are. Do you feel shackled or like you're a slave to your job or your partner? If you're rolling your ankle all the time, do you feel out of balance in life and unsure about what step to take? Or fear that the next step you want to take might be in the wrong direction? I've heard many stories of people with ongoing ankle issues, gone through lots of rehab, therapy, getting all sorts of contraptions to help them in between treatments, and even getting surgery, but still not recovering until they make some big decisions around their work and relationships. It's so easy to keep looking at all the physical aspects. It's definitely easier, but a whole heap more expensive than looking at your emotions. If you're at the start of your ankle injury journey, hopefully this helps you check in and think beyond the cause, more about the way you live your life, who you're with, and what work you consume yourself with. Try not to be held back by fear. Get perspective on what is the worst thing that could happen if you were to make a change. As always, you'll never know unless you give it a go. If you're completely stuck and riddled with physical issues you just can't make sense of and know it's emotional, head to the link in the podcast notes to book a call and see if working with me is the way to help you move forward. Thanks for learning with me on the Art of Listening to Your Body podcast. If you like what you've heard, I would love if you could rate, review, and share with your friends. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram. My handle is The Art of Listening to Your Body. You can join my free Facebook group where I go live regularly to teach you about different conditions and the deeper underlying emotions at play.